Hello, this is Dark and welcome to the replay review series. Today we'll be looking at Killswitch on Reinhardt and we wake on Zarya. Mostly we will be looking at Killswitch though, as he's our submitter for today's video. Killswitch is usually around 3600, 3500, 3700 in this like area. And Wig is a bit lower, so I expect this to be 3300. To begin, we'll be only looking at their team comp, as the enemy team comp does not exist yet, and it will not exist until they lose first point. So let's do it real quick. We'll be going over team comps. So you are running the Reinhardt Zarya, which is fine. You are running a Echo Mercy, which is fine. These pair really well. These pair really well. And the Doomfist sort of pairs well with your Zarya. And sort of pairs well with your Ana. So this is a decent team comp. It's overall quite strong. So you will just roll first point now, because they are not going to even try and contest. I mean, they would have taken the fight 4v6, and now they're trying to take it 5v6. Because Cougar Hunter, which probably is a Smurf account, I don't really know, is win trading and throwing the game. Actual win trader, insane. Yeah, if I were this team, the enemy team, right? If I were the enemy team, first off, I wouldn't have gotten 2 kills. Second of all, I would have just run away. That's a big shatter. They're out of his auto position. Their Sigma could have maybe blocked it if he didn't waste his shield. Then again, you didn't really need to shatter here. But it's gonna be a free kill. So yeah, you kill 2 off that shatter. You almost get another one. Because they don't have like DPS right now, they cannot really kill you. If this enemy team would be a bit better at the game and Cougar Hunter wouldn't have thrown the game, you would have been dead 10 times here. Because if I compare it to my Reinhardt gameplay, right, in my elo, I unshield, I swing once, and I'm 1 HP. You've been swinging for like 20-30 seconds, but only because it's free, right? Right now it's pretty free. They're not shooting you very much, they're not doing much to kill you, so well, it doesn't really surprise me. You're kind of free to swing right now. That's a bit of a throw. You shouldn't have like used shattering here, because you know, shattering 2 targets. Then again, at this point I think you're just I don't know, asserting dominance, I guess. Maybe flexing. Maybe even flexing on me. Or do look, I've been rolling the entire team. I don't know. You shouldn't have used Shatter. Because Shatter can be a fight-winning ultimate. And it's the only part about Reinhardt that is still okay. Because Reinhardt is pretty bad right now. Reinhardt has moved with the new patch from being okay to being quite bad. Kind of wasting shield resources a bit. It's fine though. They're Sigma fed. You can go aggressive because they're anti, you know that. Are you gonna charge off the map? Please don't. Instead of like charging down here, could have charged down here into this pole, right? The Lucy would have landed here. You could have swung sideways with your hammer and knocked him into the pit anyways. Right? He would have been going with you into the wall. He would not have died because of beat, but then you could have swung to the side and he would have fallen down into the pit. There was not a real reason to charge in the first place, but if you're gonna charge, go for this play instead of throwing yourself off the map. Please. Which is what you do. You throw yourself off the map. I don't know if that was needed. Now they basically have a recontest, but they don't take it. They could have just recontested this. There were 5 players, and you were without a main tank. Yeah, I was shattering them too. Their Hanzo wastes a dragon. Excuse me. Scusami. Scusami, scusami. Scusami? By the way, this is a 23-minute game. I don't know how, but it's a 23-minute game. So you get rocked. Ah, yeah. He flies over it. That's unlucky, I guess. Now you're just gonna die. Ah, you got bubbled. Nice play off of Whippy Wig. Do not charge the McCree here. Do not charge the McCree. Do not charge the McCree. Do not charge the McCree. Do not charge it. The reason I didn't want you to charge him was because I knew he had flash. You get charged off the map. That's unlucky. And again, you've been swinging quite aggressively. Okay, this is a fight loss. Because you fell off the map because of a charge, and then they could just push you down. Maybe the direction you backed and wasn't correct. Let me see this from third-person perspective. A lot of chaos. Nah, yeah, you're greeting for the Sigma, and you're getting shot through a window. Yeah. As soon as they didn't die and used the window, it should have been your call to back off. Because the window is just so broken right now. It should have been your call to back off. When you heard the window, the voice line light him up or something. Or Meetable LCO. I don't actually know what the friendly one the enemy is. I just forgot. You didn't go for the counter charge. Didn't go for the counter charge. Might actually been better to not go for the counter charge. Counter charge would have killed you here. Missing the pin is quite bad. It's fine though. Is this over again? He has already lost again. You shouldn't win this fight, you're still 1 down. Except if you land a big shatter here. You shared the... Hello? Hello? Did you not see what you did? Hello? Hello, Donald Wall. Hello? 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 We're gonna ignore the fact that the Reaper ulted, right? For now. We're gonna ignore the fact that the Reaper ulted. Ahem. Hello. Hello? Hello? Can we have a comm? Hello, hello, hey, 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 hello, 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 hello. The Sigma's behind, hello. By the way, this is sound waves. Or supposed to be. Ahem. Ahem. Yeah. I don't have to say anything about this. Didn't countercharge, got saved by bubble. Didn't countercharge, got saved by bubble. Shield it. Huh. Wi-Fi wig blocks the shadow here. Wi-Fi wig blocks the shadow with bubble. Interesting. And now you lose because you walk up the Reinhardt. That wasn't that out, and Wi-Fi wig dies. And they have Sig ult, and they use it. Should have had to use Sig ult, it's fine. It is fine. Wi-Fi wig has a Zarya graph here. Shield it. You're very late on your reactions sometimes. Very late on your reactions sometimes. You gotta use your ears. Use your ears. You blocked 2 shots maybe. I don't know, maybe 3 shots. The one for yourself, the one for another player. Then again, should have let Whippy Wig die here. Should have just run away. I mean, yes, he's full charge, so it's okay that you discarded him actually. Just realized he's full charge. Forget what I said. There's a Reaper behind you. You need some help with the Reaper, it's fine. I think you win just by ultimates. You win just by ultimates. You win by ultimates. There's no reason for you to lose. You win by ultimates. You win by ultimates. One of their team left. One of their team left. Right? Right? Yeah, one of their team left. One of their team left. One of their team left. Who left? A support player. A support player left. Ah, he's back. Okay. Playing close to the wall. That's nice. Always gotta think about if counter charge is necessary, okay? Always think about if counter charge is necessary. The Reinhardt charges from here to here. right? And you counter charge this distance. Now, instead of counter charging him and meeting him at this point, which is gonna get you killed, you could have instead just walked away. Let the Reinhardt that tried to pin you charge past, so he's separated from the rest of his team, right? There's some people down here, someone here, and a Sigma here. You would just let him charge past, would have just walked away instead of counter charging, because you had enough time, right? This is a huge distance. If you would just walked away instead of counter charging, you would have been fine. You would have survived. You would have been with your team, and then Rein would have not been with his team. So he would have been a pretty free kill if you would have just all turned towards him. And this is how you lose this fight, because you die. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure this is how you lose. Ah, yeah, Torp dies too. Torp dies too. At least it would have been even then. At least it would have been even then. Huh, your entire team is getting staggered. Your entire team is getting staggered. There's a throw. You're gonna int again, feed again. You die. The Reaper doesn't commit. The Reaper doesn't commit. Okay, that's fine. I guess you survive. I guess you survive. We know that McCree's on the flank, you don't know. I mean, you should know. You saw 4 players, you saw 2 players missing. Now you need to think about where are the 2 players that are missing. You know that the Reaper's behind because you hear him shooting. Now you need to think about where the McCree is. Because you don't see him. He was behind, but your echo saw him. And won the fight with that. And you're in block shatter. Yeah. Shielding this is fine. The Reaper got anti-nated, so it was a free kill. Their Ana throws the game by nanoing. Yeah, their Ana throws the game by nanoing. Still might be winnable for them. That's a decent block. Then again, Yarzari would have blocked it too. Maybe Wake would have blocked it too. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Since you're masters, you know quite a lot about the game. But you still need to work a bit about some decision making. Some decision making, like when to charge, when not to charge, still needs work, but overall you're fine so far. You're using walls as cover. You're shielding primary targets. Sometimes you're a bit of wasting your shield resources, but you're shield hopping. So yeah, you know the techs and you know most of the stuff you need to know to play Reinhardt. Also, shatter decision making. We need to work a bit on shatter decision making. Sometimes your shatters are quite well, right? Because you shatter either important targets or you shatter a lot of people in team fights. But sometimes there are shatters like these. Okay, you do shatter both supports, but did you need to shatter both supports? Not really. Not really. The Rein was dead. You didn't really need to shatter both supports. You could have just kept shatter and just walked at them instead. Perhaps, you know? Because they shouldn't be able to win this fight as long as their main tank is dead. So yeah. Some shatter decision making maybe. You have a lot of ult charge. You're having like shatter almost every fight. Your team is antied. Again, holding corners. This is nice. Yeah. This time you didn't counter charge for some reason. You could have just counter charged him. Although, like this time you really needed to counter charge him. It would have probably cost you your death too, but at least there would have been a chance that the enemy Reinhardt would have died. Would have died too. There would have at least been a chance that the enemy Reinhardt dies. Okay, you know that this is not winnable. You go back off. You shield hop back. That's nice. You block the rock. This is fine. This is fine. The reason why I wanted you to counter charge earlier was not because I thought you might have survived this, but because I thought maybe in 1 in a million chance that the enemy Reinhardt dies too. Your performance is getting worse for some reason. Your knowledge is still as good as it was before, but somehow you're starting to struggle. I think you're getting stressed a bit. You're getting stressed a bit, therefore not blocking shatters, missing shatters, not counter charging. You know? I think you're getting stressed a bit and therefore you're missing a lot of shit. Like counter charges or shatters. I think this time your Zarya saved you from dying to charge. I don't know. I didn't really look at the screen. I tried to make a point in where you need to listen to your surroundings, and I tried to close my eyes and listen to what the fuck was going on. And the Reaper flanked through hotel, I think, and like you got pushed pretty hard. Maybe even anti-nated. Okay, so you're anti, you don't push here. You do kind of push here, which is kind of bad. The Kree has no flash, you need to help your Zarya. Unlucky. Kind of low HP. Keep backing off. Don't shield, don't shield. You're wasting shield resources. Don't shield, they're not putting pressure on you. Don't shield. As I'm a Kree behind. Okay. Okay, so since Junkrat killed 2 here. See, I think you're stressed think you're stressed and therefore you're making dumb decisions. This is what I do sometimes too, right? I'm getting stressed. I'm like, oh my god, we need to win this fight. We can win this fight. It's almost overtime. We can win this fight. Easy, easy, easy. Go, right? You're getting stressed, I think. I think you're getting stressed, and therefore your performance is lacking. You miss shatter because you have so much pressure on you, right? I gotta hit this shatter so we win the game, right? But what you do is you miss shatter because of being stressed. You don't block shatter of the enemy Reinhardt, and now you're gonna 1v1 with the Reaper, who is nanoed now. Yeah, just shield it. That's nice. That's fine. Again, your decision making, I think, is suffering under the fact that it is overtime. Your decision making is suffering under the fact that it is overtime. I think you kind of. I mean, even if you don't seem stressed, maybe, if you're gonna say like, I wasn't stressed, right? I know deep down you're stressed. I can tell. This is the standard Reinhardt rollout. You know it. It's fine. That's nice. Don't fight yet. Don't fight yet. Don't shield. Don't shield. Don't shield. Don't fight. No, you don't have shield for that. Aye. You have a pick. You have 2 picks. Now you can go. Calmly go. Big grab from who saves the game. Saves the fight. Wins the fight. Doesn't save the fight because, you know, you were 1 up, but secures the fight. If you have an opportunity to use ultimates in overtime and you know it's gonna maybe win the game, use them. Again, let's skip a bit forward. I think you're gonna. You might actually lose this. Maybe you win this, who knows? Okay, you're aggressive, nice aggression. Now you're kind of punished. They're starting to punish you more and more as well. Yeah, you're getting pressured more and more the longer this goes. You're still 1 down, 2 down. They are a support down. If you play this slow, you might still win this. Do not shield, do not shield, do not push. You're wasting. Your shield is. I probably wouldn't have counter charged this either. This was a kind of around the corner counter charge. Didn't really see him coming. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, you share 2, that's fine. I think you redirected because you know the Rein is gonna block it. It's kinda nice. You win this fight. Okay, you win this fight. You win this fight. You win this fight. That's a big tire. You blocked the share for yourself. You can push up. Yes, very good, very good. I would stay this far up at this corner. Yeah, stay at this corner. Stay at the corner. Stay at the corner. Stay at the corner. Don't be the back line. Be the front line. Could have shattered the sig out of suck. Somehow this fire strike killed somebody. Yeah, that's gonna win you the game. It's a back shatter. So, what I've seen of you is you making bad decisions once the timer's near to 0. Because I think you're getting kind of stressed and under pressure once it's that time. You know your techs still. You know how everything works. You know how to charge for. You know the rollouts, the charge rollouts, most of them. You know how to use cover very well. You usually block shatters, except for, of course, overtime shatters, because I think you're stressed. Your shatter decisions sometimes are very good, sometimes are quite lacking. Because when the fight is already over, he does not really need to use shatter. The first time, I think it was just to like flex on me. The second time, when you shattered the 2 supports when the fight was already over because they lost their main tank, I don't really think it was needed. Of course, they used Reaper roll, but the Reaper like got antied and died too. So, yeah, for improvements, I would say learn when a counter charge is necessary and work on your reaction time for counter charges and for things that might get you killed, such as a McCree flash, hacks, or anything that can like result in you getting bursted and killed. Work on reacting faster to those. Work a bit on shatter decision making. Not that much though. You don't really need it, but still sometimes the shatters are kind of questionable. Other than that, I think you played quite well. Also, look out for your aggression. In this game, you were really aggressive sometimes, right? But you were able to do that because the enemy team was trash. In my games, usually when a Reinhardt swings once or twice, the Reinhardt is 1 HP. Example, look at players like Flats playing Reinhardt in their elo, and you will see that he's almost always 1 HP when he tries to swing. It's just because Reinhardt is getting worse and worse as the meta goes on. Example, because of the recent changes. Okay, this is a detour now. Okay, wait. I will show you this. So, because of the new patch, right? Because of this new patch, characters that are playing bunker got stronger, right? We have this patch, which makes bunker stronger, right? Because of like the amp matrix. Bap is a bunker character, so bunker is a bit stronger now. But then also, if we go up a bit, we have a brawl buff. A bit, right? We have a bit of a brawl buff. Why is this so thin? Didn't select this. So we got a brawl buff. But then also, still have Brig. Still have Brig, which although she got nerfed, again back down, Brig is still quite powerful, right? This character is very powerful. So right now we're moving back to bunker. We're moving back to bunker. So, although Orisa is pretty bad right now, because because you're masters, it's time to talk about this. Usually I don't do this. Hello, welcome to the Hero Gallery. So, Reinhardt sees a decline in overall play and viability. Sigma is good and will be getting better as long as sniper characters and characters that are like BAP get repeatedly buffed or stay this way. Sigma also is just a better version of Reinhardt because he has the better kit. Rollag is still pretty strong because he can basically flank still. He's like the 3rd DPS. I wouldn't really recommend him though. Zarya, of course, stays kind of where she is. She's still pretty strong. Ball gets better with Baptiste getting buffed because he can boop them out of stuff like immortality. Winston sees a nerf because if bunker gets played more, Winston gets weaker. Because Baptiste gets played more, Brig will get played more, and if Brig gets played more, then Monkey will suffer. Also, if double shield becomes meta again, Sombra will get played more, which even further makes Monkey quite bad. And although Orisa is complete and utter dog shit, because of Baptiste buffs, she will see an increase. Because people are starting to pick up bunker again. People will be playing this comp once more. And they will play it usually with double sniper. Okay, let's mark the non-core heroes in a different color. Usually with double sniper, so Widow and Hanzo. Or Widow and Ashe. Although Ashe is preferably the better pick right now because this character is busted. This character is busted. This character is still pretty strong. This character is okay. So usually we'll see the Ashe and the Widow. Although of course there's no damage boost. So maybe sometimes you will see a Mercy instead of the Brig and something like that. But the Brig is, she's getting stronger without getting buffs because of other characters getting stronger. We are seeing kind of like the bunker versus the brawl happening again. The bunker versus brawl game. I don't actually know why, but I mean I do know why, but it's kind of hard to explain because certain characters are getting buffs again. We're moving away from that okay Overwatch patch we had recently. We're moving more towards a bunker favorite meta again. Before the changes that went live yesterday with the brick nerfs, like the upper patch I showed, bunker was dominating high tier ladder. So they brought out the patch yesterday, and now we need to see what will prevail, bunker or Reinhardt Zarya kinda ish. And I don't think it will be Reinhardt, it will be brawl Rein Zarya. I think it will be bunker or it will be double off tank. The problem with Reinhardt is he's just an old hero. He's getting outclassed by characters like Sigma that can do his job like 10 times better. And we will see how this will go. I will probably upload like a meta review once we are at this point. Anyways, rambling. This has been me, a Direct, explaining some stuff about Reinhardt and Killswitch's potential and game sense and how he plays and how you should play. Also looking a bit at Whippy Wig, whose bubbles were I think very great, but his positioning kinda, and his awareness kinda but it's fine. I see you on the next one, and I hope this helps, even though, I'm reviewing a Masters game player-ish. Bye. Smile.